Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game, this time on FBGLTD. Okay, so I get Scientist, Komodo, Infantry, it's not too bad. So we're playing sort of holder, we're probably playing more of a holder role, or I would with that. We're going to reroll, probably. So we've got double Mel. I'm okay with playing Scientist then. Are we keeping this? Interesting. To be honest, I feel like playing an engineer game. I think it's a fun unit. And we'll just see where we end up. That being said, maybe I should play something else. But nah, this is fine. Oh, actually, I'm going to very much change my plan because of something I saw my mate Nilo do, which is Bigfoot with the trident. So I think I might actually go for that. Yeah. So obviously I just let him know that I changed my build. Warrior was a better call if I was engineer, and not so much a good call with the Komodo on me. So yeah, I'll go double Komodo for 3 and then we'll go from there. Could go like Minotaur for 4, Trident for 5, not sure. Pretty undecided. Maybe I won't even grab a Bigfoot, maybe I'll just grab a Minotaur or something. Or maybe I'll just go 3 Trident.
More gold is required.
Kill, double Komodo, super safe on 2. Guess it's nice to cover 2 as well. Considering that both the mouths suck and the Mudman's not very good on 2. Like, it's fine to add this Ice Troll considering the rest of his role, but you know, it doesn't have any synergy with the Mudman from 1 to 4, so it's not the best add he could ask for. Yeah, both the mouths are pretty weak, which is okay. Actually, neither of them are that good on 2 and 3, so I'll probably have to full build for 3 if they don't send here. And they don't. Anyway, I'm not calling this game obviously on FBG. We sort of try not to. We's in Lil. We sort of try not to, otherwise just heap of people sort of said it wasn't all that fun just having try-hard calls every game, which makes sense. So I'll just let the captain by Elo, which is orange, make that call. Go, okay. Triple fur bender wyvern. Interesting that, yeah, you do. I think both these guys could have blood orked. No, this guy's not quite. But just send after income. Like, you don't have to send inside the income. It's, you know, not mandatory by any means. Anyway, a couple of infantry. They're sort of nice. I'll go 2 Trident, probably Minotaur then as well. Chance to leak? Not really. I disagree, I think it's pretty safe. Alright, Blood Orc. Blood Orc. Blood Orc. Verb. So yeah, I'll go 3-1. Should be fine. Looks like the Blood Orc switched focus. Yeah, awesome. It went on the high health Komodo, so I actually have a really nice mid. Perfect. Beautiful. So as you can see, both of the mouths, as I said, not doing too well versus Sentinel, so it was nice to cover. You know, nice job for orange to mid as well, but obviously if I didn't go mid on 2 and 3, we would have a little bit of a king lake. Should be nice feed for me here, since I have most of the DPS here. I should get most of the gold, or at least a heavy amount of it. Yep, indeedy. Should kill this Ferb as well. Nice. Damn, that's a lot of feed. So yeah, 2 tridents, and then I just need 1 wisp less. Alright, so I'll actually cancel this. I'm gonna go triple infantry. And I get Komodo Trident 5, Trident 6, Minotaur on 7. Minotaur has nice synergy with the waves, 100 range, but these things sort of walk in front a bit because Minotaur pauses to use its stomp, and it's got slow movement speed. So it should be nice. Yeah, that should hold for. They're pretty good. But yep, orange has told him, and if I don't disagree, then I don't need to say anything. It's okay to not risk with 2 execs, I guess. I probably would have just done it considering they already got a scout, but you know, it's fine. Push up to 5, yep. No worries. Wants his Abno, it's understandable. Doesn't have the best ads for mouth. No. Exec's like okay, but it's not great. Doesn't have like a range damage dealer, which is what you really want. So NG works, but you know, my infantries would be the best ad for a mil out of our rolls in the tier 1, tier 2 category. Nice hold with the Mudman. Didn't see what he added. It's 3 Mudman, Ice Drop Parasite. Yeah. Fair enough, it's pretty good. You have the Trident here. Could obviously afford the Minotaur, but Trident is just going to be better. Better third? It doesn't make a difference. I normally do the one on the wall anyway, because if it's the last one to die, then it can sit on the wall like this. I guess with the 2 egg sacs, kind of makes sense that you want one of the ones that's maybe more likely to get killed, but honestly, it's always completely RNG, especially when you're building the egg sacs off the wall like this. Which I wouldn't do personally. I mean, it's okay. It's not like a heavy misplay. It's maybe not even incorrect. Sure. Ferment 7 Rest King sounds fine to me. They're like Disciple, EA, and something else I kind of forgot, to be honest. I didn't pay that much attention to the scout. Halfbreed. Or HR. One of the 2. And yeah, Disciple and EA. Okay. Right, there you go, scout here. They're killing really quick, so they may have some level of hold. Not sure. We get another scout. Yep. So we'll just ping that out. Bounty 70, 80. Okay. 100 damage to these. That's HR. Yep, that's the Hellraiser leaking. So infantry. Yeah, they do look weak 7, and I'm a pretty good hold. Whatever. I was gonna suggest that Green just stayed 5-1 and got or like cancelled all his push and got 3 Abnos for 7, but he's not gonna reach that. Now even if he cancels all the wisps, there's no way he has that much in queue. So I just sort of noticed that a bit. Like, it's okay. As long as they both get 1 more Abno, then I think that'll help us. So we went Golem, okay. Interesting to keep this roll and just play out Mudman. I wouldn't have done that. Or if I was planning to, I would have gone for Wyvern on 3 and Windrider on 5. Sort of played it out that way. Just because this way you're really weak 8 with that much dead value. In general, if you even if you have a good roll like that, it doesn't matter if your roll's good if you have like a bunch of dead value. So I'll try and minimize that. I would send till income personally, but we'll see what the call is. Sure, you don't want any more? I'm actually a good holder. Like, I actually am.
Someone call for the doctor?
Yeah, it seems like it breaks them for sure, but it's... Like, what are we saving for? We're pretty bad on 10. Like, we have 2 mouths without ad. We have 2 mouths without ad. A bunch of Mudman, and I don't have much for 10 at the moment. Like, I can damage, but not much of a holder. So I would rather take heals here.
More gold is required.
Anyway, I'll just screeny this for Nillo. Oop. As you remember from the tier list, he does love his Minotaur. So yeah, 20 damage and a slow, and then just a decent frontline. Bang, that's the ability. Synergizes nicely with bang, that one. So melee range, but these, I think this will share damage nicely with it. I could be wrong, so I'll keep an eye on my lane and how it works. But I'm pretty sure that got hallucinations? What do you mean? I'm actually not sure what he means. Alright. Nice skip. Kill. Wait. Did my Minotaur not start with full mana? Because I casted the Stomp? Like, manually? And then it waited until everything got surrounded? That was not the best shared aggro, by the way. I think it's okay though. And then, what? Since it didn't have full mana, the creeps got in a better position before it casted? Is that what happened? Yeah, so it got a full sent, but... I mean, if we just want third permit, I don't want to like fully overrule with full send, and also it's risky. You know, we're not the best with just small send. What's our skill? Lost him. Okay, yeah, we need king. Go king, bro. I'm actually more efficient for me to push 7-1 first. Yeah, what's this skill? Shockwave. It's -1, I think. Yep. If we lose this heal because yellow didn't up king, that's pretty silly. Yeah, we were saving our wood for a really long time there. That should never be close to a heal, but it's okay. You know, it didn't actually cost the heal, so it's not the end of the world. Only taking one is a little unfortunate. It's not the worst, we can just king for now. And then, think about what we're doing for 10. I'd send a bit, they're not very good on 10. Infantry's gonna leak here, the rest of them suck. Just like small send 10. They're probably gonna be desperate after that and look to send 14, to be honest. That is my suspicion.
I am able to help. My bidding has begun.
So yeah, I'm gonna test this again. So it's a, I don't know, 16 seconds I'm gonna cast the Stomp.
Oh no.
14 seconds I'm gonna cast the Stomp. I'll cast it again now because I got the mana for it. Then let's see what happens. No, okay, it never starts on full mana then. Okay, that's just a thing with Minotaur then. I think Bigfoot starts on full mana, so... Never mind, I was wrong. Doesn't happen often, but, you know. It does happen occasionally. Guilt, so I'm gonna look to reroll this because I think there's no way it's a 17 game. With a Razor and an Infantry there. And honestly, Orange is like, doesn't look like he's going for a suicide, but he's a bit on the weak side, so. Alright. Glad I added that last infantry. Get me a couple extra kills in mid. Who's pushing? We're staying. I guess I'll push them and just damage for 7-4. Might not reroll till after 10. But I'm going 7-4. I'm happy to just Zeus and damage. Sure. That would be a good call in my eyes. How's that getting? 4 regen? We want time, we don't want time, so we'll go for the 1 hit, which is 19 attack. You get 1 more regen because our regen will be too low otherwise, and we won't have full health by the time the bosses reach us on 10. Which I'm assuming bosses will, unless they go for 12, which doesn't make sense to me. But they will go 12, so. Yep. I'll save my gold here, obviously I hold. So no need to build. I guess I will just reroll on. Still got my free roll. I think in a low game I would free roll this, but I saw these two and kind of wanted to play them. I assume the way that Nello did it is Minotaur for 1, Komodo for 3, Trident for 5, Bigfoot for 7. Yeah, we easily break them with a small send. He's completely right there. They have 1 hold potential, which is a weak infantry that leaked on 3 and 8. I would send like for 2 to 3 dinos, a few bowmen, and that would be it for me, but we'll see what the call is. Tillink's okay as well, but I think we can save him even more than that. Yeah, that's what I was sort of thinking. The numbers are sort of arbitrary, but yeah. That's like kind of a till income for us, to be honest, since we're on the low side for push. Normally you'd want at least a couple of people pushing. It makes no sense for me to push more than this. My 7-4 is already a reaction to how my team is, considering both of the mouths don't have good ads for 10, and Orange is like full dead value for 10. So normally I would stay 7-3 with this, but because we've got only one other guy 7-4 and then double 7-3, I'm just going to send till income and send just 2 bows. Doesn't make sense for me to send more really, I don't think. Right, kill. So I got enough for 310, so bang, reroll, what do I get? I get Wyvern. Right. Grab a couple of those. And I have exact gold, so I guess, yep, that works. Then for after 10 I've got Flame Beard. Unfortunately Minotaur's in the perfect spot for it, but I can drop one there. Let it do its thing, drop a couple of those, go for the 50 reroll at some point. So yeah, as you can see, like purely value wise, even though I'm higher push than these guys, I'm still ahead in value. You know, it's obviously I got the feet on 7, right, and that's why. But that's normally why it'd be me that stays a bit lower, because I have the best chance of holding. Considering I just have high value. And you know, I have reasonable ads to hold. Not wonderful. Not a great spawn either. Good slow though. Alright, looking relatively bad. If I get 2 boss, I'm happy. Nice. Yep, I'm happy. Cool. We only like 8 bosses, so it's not that horrendous. We need HP, but again, we can do that. No one got stuck on 7-3, which is nice, but we've got 3 people on 7-4, which is really not good, but kind of unavoidable when you have these values. Yeah, these values versus a relatively big send. Yeah, I need to do the last 3 ups. Okay. It's probably a heal as it is. I think we're okay burning one. I would rather have some bank. And still yeah, we should have 1 heal still. This is always 1 heal actually, even with 30 attack. Especially since we should have hit a different boss. Not really his fault, but I don't think this heal's savable. Considering we only have 5 regen and like 8 or 9 upgrades in the bank. Yeah, that's always gone. It's alright though. So I'll be the fattest lane by quite a bit this game, without a doubt. As you can see, they're all relatively weak there. I have a slight push advantage, but it doesn't mean a whole hell of a lot. It does look like there are no leaks at the moment. I think we're not that interested in forcing leaks. It looks silly now, I suppose, for me to reroll my engineer, but like, I really don't think this game is ever going to go 17. What is this spawn doing here? Did we build that now? That was really silly. Okay. Magnetor in front of Mouse as well, by the way. I'll explain that once we get back to lanes. I can show it a bit more easily. Right, near tank 2. We should just force 15. They're super bad there. Yeah, it makes no sense for us to play a 17 game. Partly against their units and, well, against their units they're 16 and 17 cover, but they have absolutely nothing for 15. Oh yeah, we should force. Shouldn't be me forcing, obviously, because I have highest value by quite a high amount, honestly. But we'll see. There is no way we should play a 17 game versus their rolls. Means someone on our team needs to leak though, which can't be these guys on 11. He's the only one that can force on 11 at least. But they have double EA. He's got 2 neo tanks, so he'll hold. Now this dude, he probably leaks. Okay, what a weird build. Yeah, you do, so I would agree. But yeah, just looking at their lanes for 15. Okay, we've got a slow aura and a harpy, the rest is pure dead value. We've got like a little bit of clear, but we've got a whole lot of dead value. A little bit of frontline, a little bit of clear, but we were the lowest value there, and we need like a whole lot more than this to mid 15. We have a ghost and a bunch of dead value, basically. So their lane's a full dead value 15, which is why I would like to force. Unfortunately, well, blue might lake 11 for us. Without a lake 11, our Sem will be quite weak. But we'll see if blue helps us out there. Looks like no. Yeah, fair enough. Suppose you had enough to hold. Yeah. Alright, that's not good. How much bank do we have? Enough, but barely. Okay. Yeah, Magnetor. Magnetor 180 range. Abno's melee. Right? This is not good. Don't build this. If it's a 15 game, you go for these with this roll. If you're playing for 17, you go for these. You build this never. It's useless. It's a bad unit. Just stay away from it, basically. Anyway, for me, Fire Overlord here. In a couple of levels, I'll drop like 2 Flamebeards and reroll. Drop one of them here just to buff this thing. Considering there's not much else. You know, I'd like to sell them. Obviously, my preference would be to reroll into something better. But, you know, you work with what you got. Alright, we push a late 7-7. Stop tagging me, please. That's all good. Yeah, late 7-7. I'm not sure if he'll get the wood back in time. Not even sure if he's leaking here. Windrider's really good. Alright, if we're not leaking, I think we can say goodbye to our chance of winning, to be honest. We really don't like 17 game. Yep, that's pretty fail, but now we're playing 17 into slower, but into like 2 Neotank setup, half-breed Goliath, half-breed Hellraiser setup, and Ghost with AoE synergy. Not a good look at all. So I'm not happy with playing this 17, but seems like that is not a choice we really get this game. Okay, so he's going to go Goliath, I guess, on the lava. Makes sense. I think he's misplaced this, hasn't he? Yeah, you can see he's misplaced this, so it should be here, so it's touching these two. Or here, so it's touching these two. Like this, it only touches one. And he can't build anything here because the spot's blocked, and he can't build anything here because the spot's blocked. So it's actually like a massive issue. And he's going to lose a lot of potential because of that, which isn't good. But it's too late because he had it down already, and I only just noticed now. Yeah, unfortunate, but these things happen. Okay, we're still going for the leak, even though it doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's too late now, but we'll just let him know so he, like, learns from it, basically. Alrighty, as I said. It's not a big deal, but, well, it is kind of a big deal, actually. But, you know, it's whatever. These things happen. Gotta cancel that one actually because the roll's 50. What do I get? Nothing, so I'm gonna keep all this. Yep. No. They do not send on 14. They do not send on 15 either. They might send 16, probably just 17, but they might 16. We're not very good 16, so it's definitely a concern for us. Anyway, might have to go Leviathans because I rerolled like really nothing. Bit of a shame, not much I can do about that though. Now it looks silly to reroll Scientist, but I mean there was absolutely no reason for us to not force a 15 game. The only reason we didn't was just like misplay, right? Which, you know, these things happen. It's only, you know, it's FBG, not Lil, so I'm not too upset about it. We've started leaking now, which doesn't really make any sense. No, you should have built for Arena. You shouldn't have built for 12. So, looks like we're going, but I'll send the same as these guys. I guess we can just confirm we have enough. He doesn't. Probably would send regardless.
Upgrade complete. That's a given. It has begun. Job's done. Out with it.
Nope.
Upgrade complete.
They banked more than we did. We missed double Behemoth actually, so we probably need to skip. But we're probably dead on 16. There's kind of nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Just considering the units I have, I'm not really willing to reroll again, and I'm never going to hold 16. So yeah, missing 2 behemoths is not good enough for us, unfortunately. So I'll just have to go without. I mean, I guess a 17 race is winnable potentially. I don't see it myself, but it's not impossible. See, it's 300 range Tempest. Pretty high chance, I think. But they might not risk, because they have good setup for 17, or better than us at least. So they might feel safe in a 17 race, and obviously they don't die 16 with the archers on their line. So yeah, I'll do this and do this. I want to just build as much on the lava as possible. Bigfoot's not too bad. Bang, big stun. Unfortunately, I just have far too much heavy armor. I could upgrade these things, but I'm still not going to mid with them on 16. And. Wait, so we built this and we just haven't used the lava at all. Okay, interesting. Definitely need some Goliaths. But maybe he's building like this as like semi-cover 16 and he'll go rest Goliath. Probably need to juice, but that's fine. We're probably dead either way. Yeah, max build on the lava. These things, Wind Riders, wouldn't make me hold here anyway. So yeah, they send. As I said, relatively likely. Yeah. Stuff's dying pretty quick. No surprise, of course. See if I can like snipe this demon or something now it's in the open a bit. Fortunately my front line is like, or my lower range units are on it and my back line's focusing elsewhere. So are we dead? Yes we are. GG. As I said, the free win was to force 15, but if we misplay and don't do that, then we lose. And we deserve to lose. That's all there is to it. Yep, well played to them. But that was our game. It was just we didn't want to force 15, I guess. Yeah, makes no sense for like me to try and split, because then if the highest value lane that has relatively good chance of holding 15 splits to leak, then we're not gonna win the 15 race at that point because they banged more. But yeah, you know. I'm not gonna micromanage every little move. It's just if we play badly, then we lose. It's as simple as that. And yeah, gotta say we 100% deserve this one. But there you go. Right, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. I'll catch you next time.